The 2021 Desert Sky League Championship comes down to the final game of the season. The defending league champion Saints of Adelanto needing to upset Silverado's Hawks to claim a share of the title. The Saints riding a 3-game winning streak fueled by sophomore sensation Keith Reynolds, who has scored 9 touchdowns in Adelanto's surge to contention. The Hawks arrive at Julian Weaver Stadium having clinched at least a share of the title, but in rebound mode, coming off an alarming non-league loss to Hesperia. The Hawks' offense is led by returning all-DSL running back, senior Jawan Howard, the High Desert's leading ground gainer, who averages 6.5 yards a carry behind center Russell Chapman, 74, 54 left tackle Donovan Scantlebury, left guard Nathaniel Mosier, 75, right guard Jonathan Ramirez, 73, right tackle Anthony Lopez, 61. Complementing and supplementing the Jawan Howard threat, versatile sophomore Darren Gandy, who averages 10 yards per carry from the Wildcat formation and 10 yards per catch at wide receiver. It will be Darren Gandy providing game-breaking backbreakers in Silverado's second-half surge this night. Silverado unleashes a second-half scoring barrage to barrel past Adelanto 60-36 and win the Desert Sky League Championship. The Hawks get a career night from this Roberto Ruiz-to-Lyndon Ravare connection, the sophomore quarterback and junior wide receiver collaborating on 4 scoring passes. Silverado's multiple-pronged offensive attack overcomes Adelanto's dual threat of Keith Reynolds and Rashaun Ramsey, the pair involved in 5 of the Saints' 6 touchdowns this night. It would be this Keith Reynolds pick 6 that opens the scoring, interrupting Silverado's initial possession, pirating the pass and returning it 88 yards. The teams will go back and forth, trading touchdowns, each scoring 3 the first half. The very young Saints answering the bell each time in kind when the Hawks crossed the goal line in the first half. It was 20-18 Silverado at the half. Here is how this showdown at A-Town starts out. Omar Alexander with the tackle for a loss on the first play of the game. Omar Alexander is 6 foot, 235-pound junior. Junior running back Kentry Duggins cuts off excellent blocking up front and carries for 10 yards. A penalty hampers the Saints' opening drive, and they turn the ball over on downs at their own 42. The Hawks' first down comes on this 4th and 4 carry by Jawan Howard, a gain of 9 for Hawk number 9. The 5'6", 160-pound senior will carry 34 times this night for 209 yards and score 4 touchdowns. Sophomore quarterback Roberto Ruiz connects with Carmel Trammell on the slant pattern. Carmel Trammell, 6 foot 155, a junior. But on the next play, Keith Reynolds intercepts at the 12, and nobody will catch the super sophomore speedster. The pick 6 puts the home team Saints on top 6-0. Silverado turns back the Saints' 2-point conversion. Omar Alexander grabs on. Jason Crawley, 8, and Kali Katoa, 52, join in. This fate awaits the Saints on every points after touchdown attempt that follows. Silverado's ensuing drive begins at their own 43. Carmel Trammell reverses field and gets outside, coming this way, picking up a quick 20 yards. The Hawks have to overcome their own miscues to keep this drive alive. Lyndon Ravare's excellent grab on this Roberto Ruiz pitch to the 34. Lyndon Ravare, 5'10", 143, a junior. It's 3rd and 3 on the next play, and Jawan Howard cuts back off 74 Russell Chapman's block, carries for the first down. From the 24, Roberto Ruiz hits Lyndon Ravare, who sheds a defender and glides into the end zone. Game is tied at 6, midway through the first quarter. Lyndon Ravare's career night is underway. He catches 8 passes for 216 yards and 4 touchdowns this game. The Saints come right back at the Hawks. 6'3", 170-pound sophomore Jawan Robinson fields the short kickoff, gives ground to get behind a wall of blockers, and returns the kickoff all the way down to the 21.
Received by number 4.
21.
Keith Reynolds demonstrates his elusiveness and open field expertise, bouncing off one tackler, keeping his balance, carrying another tackler with him, a 15-yard gain. Next play, the southpaw sophomore is at quarterback. Keith Reynolds pitches a strike to Rashaun Ramsey, who steps away from his defender and high-steps it into the end zone. 6 yards on the scoring play, 6 points, Saints. Adelanto has regained the lead, 12-6. Sophomore free safety Fred Hunter, 5. First to make contact to stop this Saints 2-point conversion attempt. Fred Hunter, 6'2", 160. 26 is Andrew Almost, 5'11", 175, fellow sophomore. The Hawks waste no time. Rapid response, 6 plays, and 3 minutes later, Roberto Ruiz lifts his second scoring pass to the wide-open Lyndon Ravare. The 42-yard scoring play, it is 14-12, Silverado, 2.5 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Roberto Ruiz completes 11 of 19 for 194 yards and the 4 touchdown passes. Omar Alexander is often an immovable force in the middle. Hawks force a 4-and-out on Adelanto's next possession, the Saints turning the ball over on downs at midfield. But the Saints defense gets the ball right back. David Porter awarded custody in the battle for possession on the fumble. Adelanto's ball at the 41. David Porter, 6'1", 175-pound outside linebacker. First down play, Fred Hunter's hard tackle cuts short Kentry Duggan's gain. It will be 2nd and 6. 51, Tyler Blewett, 6'1", 275-pound senior. We go to second quarter action, and Adelanto has it first down at the 15 following a Hawks penalty for pass interference. The Hawks determined to avoid their last turnover, leading to points for the Saints. It's Andrew Almost initiating contact, no gain on the first down play. Nowhere for the ball carrier to go when met by 51 Tyler Blewett. 52 Kaliapasi Katoa spins from his blocker and wraps up the ball carrier. He is 6'3", 265, a senior. 99, the omnipresent Omar Alexander. On the 4th and 10, still at the 15, Keith Reynolds is forced out of bounds, shy of first down yardage, and once again, the Saints turn the ball over on downs. Silverado's first possession of the second quarter has them setting up at their 12. Successive carries by Jawan Howard, advancing the drive to the 30. The drive will stall, though. The Saints regain possession at their 30 following a quick kick. We see Hawks leading tackler Ruben Vega, 3, make one of his team-high 37 tackles on the season here. Team-high 19 solo tackles on the year for Ruben Vega, 5'8", 140-pound senior strong safety. Disaster strikes the Saints in punt formation. The high snap, and Silverado will have it at the Saints' 22. And matters worsen for the Saints when this is ruled a completion, a call argued to no avail by 26-year-old first-year coach Isaac Griffin. Next play, Jawan Howard from a yard out. Hawks go up 20-12. We are midway through the second quarter of play. Reversal of fortunes for Adelanto follow on this Silverado aberration. Keith Reynolds strips the ball from Jawan Howard. How rare? His second fumble all season in what will be 112 carries. The Saints recover at the Hawks' 37. Next play, Rashaun Ramsey heaves the high strike to the streaking Keith Reynolds, and the Saints have it first and goal at the 6. Adelanto will score later on this same play in the fourth quarter, an 18-yard touchdown pass from Rashaun Ramsey to Keith Reynolds. But for now, the matter at hand. Can the Saints get it into the end zone on this red zone possession? Rashaun Ramsey reverses field, flies by one would-be tackler, and scrambles to the 4. On second down at the 4, David Porter follows left guard Steve Wilson's block, slides past the linebacker, and powers into the end zone. The Saints are within a 2-point conversion of tying the score, but we know how that turns out. With 2.5 minutes to go before halftime, the Saints have pulled within 2 points of the Hawks, 20-18. Silverado appears headed to add to their first half points total. Jawan Howard's 26-yard burst to the red zone to the 12. That was fleet-footed Jermaine Scratchins, 25, running him down.
36.
Jawan Howard gets outside and just shy of the end zone before slowed down by Jermaine Scratchins and spun down by 81 Aaron Morrow, but offsetting unsportsmanlike conduct penalties on both teams erased the gain, and the Hawks reset. Testifying to their stubborn resolve, the Saints defense stiffens. 99, Darren Hughes, and 50, Steve Wilson, fight through their blocks, no gain. Darren Hughes, a sophomore, Steve Wilson, the senior. On 4th and 10 at the 12, it will be Keith Reynolds smacking Jawan Howard out of bounds at the 4, and the Saints take over on downs. 28 seconds show before halftime. Are the Saints content to play it safe and run out the clock? What we see next, further evidence of giving it everything we've got on every play. Rashaun Ramsey from his end zone, scrambling, dribbling, it might appear, regaining control, avoiding a safety, carrying until forced out of bounds, stopping the clock with time for one more play. And this play, microcosmic of Adelanto's play the rest of the game. We hear the first half clock run out of time. We're mindful of Detroit Lions All-Pro quarterback Bobby Lane saying, "I never lost a game. Sometimes I ran out of time." The second half would be Silverado's time to shine, doubling their first half total of 3 touchdowns with 6 more on their way to the 60-36 triumph in the Desert Sky League championship games. The triumph ends the COVID-convoluted 2021 campaign undefeated for second-year head coach Kieron Jones, whose 9 touchdowns against the Saints is his team's highest offensive outburst of the season. The outcome also throws the 3 challengers, Adelanto, Victor Valley, and Granite Hills, into a 3-way tie in second place in final league standings.